Hi, I am Rakesh. I am going to tell you how Git and Jenkins integration happens through webhooks. So let's have a look. Git hooks are event based. When you run certain Git command, the software will check the hooks directory within the Git repository to see if there is an associated script to run. As soon as the developer puts the code in Git repository, it has to trigger the job in Jenkins. So you can see the diagram here. When the developer puts the code to GitHub via webhooks, job will be called in Jenkins, and through Jenkins the code will be deployed with the respective application. Like here you can see Tomcat and PostgreSQL is there. Another diagram you can see here, it is little clear whenever developer commits a code in Git repository how this flow works, you can see. After that, in Jenkins what you need to do, we need to create a new item. After clicking a new item, we'll have to enter a name. Actually, to create a project, we'll have to create a new item, and in new item we'll have to create our project name. Then we'll have to do the respective configuration in Jenkins. After that, we'll have in in GitHub we'll have to go to the setting, and in setting we'll see in left side we get webhook option. After clicking there you will get add webhook, and we'll see here payload URL is there. Here you have to add the URL of Jenkins slash github hyphen webhooks. Like that we will have to do. So let's have a look. Let me log in to the Unix server. So for that I have already created an instance in AWS. You can see Jenkins is running, and here the IP is this. I am copying it. You can see 15.207.117.190. Here I have mentioned it, and as you know, with the port number 8080 Jenkins can listen. So I have by using this URL I can access this Jenkins. So let's create a new project by clicking on new item. Here I am going to put and give a name here. Rakesh underscore GitHub underscore webhook. Then you need to choose freestyle project. Click here and then click on OK. So here in the place of source code management you have to choose Git button. Here you need to put the URL of Git where we need to put our code in GitHub. You can see I have my code inside this URL. The file name is rakesh.sh. So another file also is there, dbconnect.java. So here we need to copy the URL. For that, simply we need to click on code, and here if you click, the URL will be copied. So let's copy this URL in Jenkins repository URL. Go down. See, previously it was showing enter URL, now it's looking good. Go down little. Here you can see the branch is master, and here my branch is master, so no need to change. Go down. Here we need to choose GitHub hook trigger for Git SCM pulling. Then save it, apply and save. Yes, so the project name is Rakesh underscore GitHub underscore webhook. Now what we need to do is we need to click here on setting. Then you can see here webhook option is there. Click here. Then click on add webhook. You can see payload URL. You need to put this URL. It is nothing but the Jenkins URL. Up to Jenkins URL along with the port number we need to put there. So I am putting here. After that, just put GitHub hyphen webhook slash. Then content type will be application slash JSON. Go down a little. You can see which event would you like to trigger the webhook. Let it be as just the push event. Then add webhook. Just wait for a while. You can see it's getting a tick mark, so it's looking good. Now let's go to the repository and update something in the code. Let me do edit. Something I am writing, just in real time it will be different, the code will be different. For now, to show you the functionality of webhook, I am just writing some command in shell script. So just putting some commit. As soon as you commit the change, you will see here. See, here it triggered. Let's build successful. Let's check the console. You can see just now, as when we commit the code in GitHub, it started. See the commit message the commit was done with my name Rakesh. So you can see the commit is successfully showing here. The build is successful. So let me show you one more thing here. Let's add something in the configuration. In the build action, I am executing cell. Here what I am going to do is I am putting some command here, like some Unix command, pwd then chmod 777. Let's see the code once. Actually here the code name is rakesh.sh. Okay, so I am giving full permission to the file. After that, what it is going to do, after that I am going to execute this script. And what is there inside this script? Inside this script it is not doing anything. So it is just echo something, then it is going to create some file. Let me change the file name. So here I have updated something. Let me save this first. Yes, I have saved. Now I am going to commit the new things in GitHub, and we will see if the command is working or not. Let's see. Go down little. You can see a job has already been started. Oh, it's failed. So let's see why it is getting failed. Console output. Here you can see the log. Cannot access this, no such file or directory. Okay, let's see. Oh, I got it. Why it is reflecting? Because here the file name is rakesh.sh, but r is small, but we put it capital, so you can see that is why the build is getting failed. So let us change the r, capital R, to smaller. Here you see, due to this only. It should be smaller only. Yes, let's save it once and do some changes in the code. Commit the change and check here. Go down. Yes, and the build is successful. So let's see the output. If you go down, you will see our shell script executed successfully. You can see I have written, I tried to create some file unix data log data abc. Okay, so where this file are created in this path. Let's go to this path once. Session has been expired, I think. Let's wait for some time. So guys, this is the way how Webhook is working. It's very simple. I just tried to tell you how we can configure Webhook. Basically, Webhook was when like you have when developer committing anything, automatically it will be triggered in Jenkins. Here no need to do any manual process, no need to schedule anything. So let's check. See, here we have created these files. So we are successfully integrated this webhooks in Jenkins. So thank you, friend. If you have any doubt, please put your comment. I will try to clarify your question. Thank you. Bye bye.